with choreographer extraordinaire Brian Friedman. So excited to see you tonight. I have to talk to you about X Factor. What's been going on this season? And gotta ask about the drama with Astro.
Yeah, thank God for Astro's drama. He's definitely given us something to talk about. Astro is 15. Like, that's all there is to it. He's an emotional teen going through such a huge experience in his career, and no one wants to be put in the bottom. And I think it was a huge shock to him because he's had great critiques from everyone, so you never expect that with all of these accolades that you're going to be singing for your life. So I really feel for him. I don't think he handled it in the most gracious way, but I think he's learned his lesson. He's coming back really strong this week.
And he really is talented beyond his years.
Oh, yeah.
So how does choreographing for X Factor differ from other shows that you've choreographed for?
X Factor for me is it's a different situation. My titles on the show are very vague. I'm head choreographer on the show, but really what I do is I do the creative direction and I oversee everyone. So I've got a really good team of choreographers that work on the show weekly for me. I'm sort of like the Wizard of Oz, like playing and like pulling all the pieces together. It differs in that way, you know, not being able to actually do the steps because I'm working on the creative all day. I have to depend on my team, and if my team fails, I fail. So I'm like constantly on them, making sure I've got the best choreographers in the industry working every week. But I love my team to death, and they haven't let me down yet.
Yes, speaking of your team, we come across a lot of dancers and choreographers, and they're always saying how much love they have for you, especially Lindsey B. Shout out to Lindsey B.
Of course, I love Lindsey. She was incredible on the show. She choreographed for Astro a couple of weeks ago, her and Craig Holloman. The piece they did was amazing. I've loved my choreographers, Miguel Zarate, Tucker Barkley, Kevin Maher, Lindsey and Craig. Who else has been on there? Sonia Taya was on there for me. It's been incredible. I can't wait to keep bringing more people on and creating now.
So we're here for the Black Eyed Peas experience. Do you dance to games like dance games?
I do. I've only done like Just Dance. I have the Michael Jackson experience at home. I don't have a lot of time, but when I do have time and my niece and nephew are in town, we always get it out and we play. So I'm hoping that I get this game and can go play it because I mean, Black Eyed Peas music, obviously, you want to be dancing to good music if you're going to be doing these games at home. And clearly they have.
And I know that Taboo is a good friend of yours. So what is that like?
It's amazing. You know, I love all of them. I love Taboo. He's like putting it on the map for the dancers too, because one thing they all do is dance. They dance their ass off. So I love seeing dancers or people who are of the dance and they're from that tribe, kind of bringing it out to the public and making dance really on the forefront.
Do you have a favorite Black Eyed Peas song that you'd love to get down and dance?
Like, even though it's like really played over and over, like Pump It is just, it was, because it was that era where it was like, they had taken over and everyone was all about the Black Eyed Peas, and you know, it was like really putting them on the map as like dance artists, not just rap and pop. It was really cool for me, but that's like the era that I was living for, and I still love now, and I have every album, but that's the one for me.
And lastly, before we let you go, if you were to choreograph for the Black Eyed Peas, what would you envision?
Obviously something that pushes the envelope and steps outside of the present tense that we live in, because they definitely live on the next level. It's always about pushing into the future and seeing what our take of the future is, and that's what I do is I direct now, so I would love to do that for them. Absolutely.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure. You're so amazing. Love you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Mwah.
Thank you.